All right, good afternoon. My name is Shannon Sims. I'm going to lead you in a guided meditation on being a blessing. And Martin Luther King had said, whatever affects one of us directly affects all of us indirectly. And with this particular situation, all of us are being affected in certain ways, in different ways, but none of us are not being affected by this situation. And I wanted us to focus on, when we do our meditation, the blessings that we have, because if we can focus on where we're blessed, we can also find out how to draw more blessings into the areas of our life we're not necessarily so balanced, and we can share and give our blessings to the people that are not blessed in the areas that we are. And all of us have such different blessings. Some of us are blessed financially. Some of us are blessed with certain talents, certain skills. Others of us are just a support and can help. We can cook. We can do a number of different things. And sometimes we have to search our blessings to figure out where we can be of benefit, because this particular situation is throwing a lot of us off kilter. We don't necessarily recognize that I might be able to help people from my home. And there's so many amazing different groups that are starting, but finding where you're blessed. So I wanted to talk about one particular group. There is Andreas and Carolina Riveros has started a group called Share Your Blessings COVID-19 Relief. And they have on their applications that you can fill out to be a sponsor, or if you're somebody that has a lot of need, if you have a need for food or help, or somebody to do shopping for you, or whatever the need is, they have an application. And what they can start to do is take the two groups together, the ones that have some ability and the other ones that don't have ability. And like I said, sometimes we think, I can't do anything, I don't have any money. But if you're a young, healthy person and you can shop for an older person that has the money to pay for their own groceries, but you can do the shopping for them, that's a huge help. So there's a lot of ways that we can be a blessing. And if any of us are suffering, we're all suffering. In some way, we're all, lacking. And so I just wanted to take a moment and discuss some of the ways that we can be a benefit to each other. So I don't have a lot of financial resources, but I have the ability to teach classes online. And if you can take the classes, take the classes. If you can donate and help me, then donate. But if you can't, then you shouldn't. And this is where everything that we do has to be balanced. And I always equate balance and pretty much everything in life to some kind of a yoga lesson. And in yoga, we balance out our breathing. So we're going to inhale, and let's say you inhale for 5 seconds, and you exhale for 3 seconds, and you keep doing this over a period of time. Your breath is not balanced, your life isn't balanced, and everything will start to become unbalanced. We have to take in exactly what we give away. So if I am in need, it's okay to take. Sometimes we feel really guilty about taking, but taking is important. If you're just giving your breath and you're not taking a breath, you're going to die. So we have to take. But if I'm just taking and I'm not giving, then it's like taking a big inhale and never getting to exhale. You know, you have to have this balance. And so it's important for people that are very self-sufficient and you're in a situation where you need help and it's not comfortable. You need to ask for help. It's like taking a breath. And if you're used to taking and you're now in a situation where you can give a little, it's a balance. And we have amazing blessings. Some of us are artistic. And right now there's a lot of kids at home that are bored and they don't know what to do. And so maybe starting an online art school, you know, where kids can join in and you have a little project and you show them how to, you know, draw a picture or draw a tree. You know, it doesn't have to be huge, but it has to be important. And I promise there are so many needs out there that your talent is not insignificant. Your talent is needed by somebody. If it's cooking, you know, maybe going online and doing a simple cooking lesson for people to see, okay, this is how you make a fun lunch, you know, or if this is how you make a comforting, you know, soup. All of us can find ways to do with what we can. But all of us have talents that we can give to the world. And by giving, you might have to search some different ideas, maybe even ask people for ideas of how to reach your talent out. And I'm going to link this particular group to my Facebook after this, and maybe just pairing the right people up with your particular talent. Again, if you have money and you can give money, money is needed. But if you can give other talents, then your talents are needed too. So I just want you to, we're going to meditate on our blessings. And once you tap into where you are a blessing, how you can help the world, I think you'll find too, when you start to focus on your blessings, the areas of your life that you might need more, those answers will come to you. When we focus more on what we have and what we can give, all of a sudden what we need comes right to us. And it almost sometimes comes effortlessly because we're focused on our blessings, not our lack. So I want you to close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes. I know I don't look great on film with my eyes closed. So again, I'm coming out of my comfort zone as well. But I want you to close your eyes and come into a comfortable seated pose. That might be cross-legged like I am. That might be just sitting on your couch or you're in a chair. And just start to take a breath. And then let the breath go. And notice as you breathe in and out that you need a balance to your breath. When you take a nice deep breath in and you release and let that breath go, it feels balanced, it feels good. I have to take and I have to give. And without it, Without this balance, things don't feel right. They feel off. And so I want you to just breathe in and out and start kind of focusing on some of the areas of the body that might feel a little bit more expansive, a little bit more open. Tapping into your heart center. And maybe the spaciousness of where your body feels open. And then start to think about the areas in your life where you are blessed, where your unique blessings might be a benefit to someone else. And don't compare your blessings to anyone else's as significant or not significant, as good or bad. Just focus on the areas that you have been gifted. It might be music. It might be you have a great smile. You make people happy. But whatever your blessings are, unique to you, I want you to just focus on your blessings and kind of have a big idea of maybe what your biggest blessing is in your life. You might be good at getting people organized and just starting a group. You might be very efficient if you're good at taxes, numbers, computers, IT, communication, art, food, exercise. You're financially stable and can help people. Maybe you're good with kids. Whatever your talent is, focus on it. All the little offshoots of your talent. And maybe how can I bring my blessings to the world? How can I be uniquely qualified to give what I have? Because remember, all of us have something to give. If I am sick, if I am at home, if I have no food, no money, I still have something I can give. The richness of what I give is not diminished by where I have need. Remember, the breath is balanced. We take a breath, we give a breath. We take and give back. And we never have to think about our breath. It kind of happens naturally. I inhale and then very naturally exhale. And the blessings in my life come into me just like that. Money comes to me like that. And if I focus on where I'm lacking, then I'm not allowing the nature of the breath and life to find its balance. And I want you to thank the universe, thank God, thank whatever your belief is in maybe a higher power for gifting you with this abundant talent or prosperity. And recognizing that you are a blessing to this world. And that you are uniquely qualified to give something to the world. And I want you to maybe silently repeat after me. And you can either say this out loud or to yourself. But I am a blessing to this world. I have unique blessings that are a benefit to all beings. I am uniquely qualified to give my blessings to the world. And by giving my blessings, I am also uniquely qualified to openly receive the blessings that I need. And I will take the blessings that come into my life happily. And I will give the blessings I have an abundance of to those that need. And I will allow life to find this balance of breath in and breath out. Blessing in, blessing out to the world. And I want you to sit here for just a few moments and allow yourself to be this beacon of light, this shining ray of hope in someone's life that needs you. And being a receptive tuner to the call that somebody will make into my life this week where they need my particular blessing. Now I want you to think about an area in your life that maybe you're in need, that you need to accept the gift of a blessing from someone else. And this might be for you or your family or your children. But maybe putting out a call, a request for a blessing to enter your life. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's to feel needed and purposeful. Maybe it's a financial need, a health need. Whatever it is, I want you to ask for whatever you need in your life, knowing that someone out there right now is tuning in to your request. And then all of us are going to keep this balance in our breath, taking in a breath, taking what we need. Exhale, giving a breath and giving what we have. And then now just know and understand that your request was heard. Both your giving and receiving request was heard. And stay here for as long as you need to. But understand that you are a blessing. You are uniquely qualified to make somebody's life richer. And we are all in this together. And we all need to take and we all need to receive. And we don't need to feel bad about it. We need to be grateful that we are giving somebody the opportunity to give to us. And we need to be grateful that we have the opportunity to give to someone else. And so thank you so much for listening and being a blessing in my life. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I really appreciate how you've kept me going during this period of time. And if there is anything you need to hear, if there's anything you want me to meditate on, to show fitness videos or tools or techniques, please private message me. I am here for all your, hopefully, meditation, yoga, and fitness needs during this period of time. All right. I love you. Namaste.